guys, Adam from Churchfront here. I just wanted to share with you what I did this past weekend. I got to lead worship here at South Fellowship Church, and the songs we were doing called for a lot of electric guitar, so I chose to play mostly electric guitar through this. I also recently got the Helix, not the floor model, the one before that. So it doesn't have the scribble strips, but functionality is the same as the Helix floor, which means that I can automate my patch changes from Ableton. The other thing I'm doing is triggering Ableton from my Helix. So I want to show you what I've got going on here. You can see my computer is way back there, just hanging out in the corner, accessible if I needed to get to it, but I didn't touch it the whole service. I did everything from the Helix here. Also, you'll notice it's like off to the side. On Sunday, my microphone stand was up here, and so maybe a couple times during the set, I walked over and hit something, but otherwise I didn't need to touch anything when things were changing. So I wanted to show you how this is working exactly. We'll start by checking out Ableton. So in Ableton here, I have all of my tracks that are going out over Dante. As far as plugging this in, I should share that the Helix has a USB out or in and out control, and that's running over a CAT cable, so I just have an adapter there. So it's USB over CAT cable plugged into here, so it's a direct connection there. And then on the actual preferences of Ableton, in my MIDI setup, I've got MIDI ports and I've got input, so I've got track and sync there, and then on my output I have track sync and remote there. So I'm able to make changes both ways. And then in Ableton itself, I've got a Helix out here, and you can see that it's connected to the Helix MIDI network, channel 1. And I made these presets, so snapshot 1 through 8, I've got these MIDI clips for. So in here you can see, you know, when we get to this chorus, I'm on snapshot 2. For this interlude, I'm on snapshot 1, which is my lead sound. And then various points throughout, I switch the different snapshots. So even between songs, I'm going from Lion and the Lamb, we go into a call to worship, and I have it automatically go to my next preset for Hosanna, and then it pulls up the ambient so I can do a little swelling or background behind the call to worship, and then I'm ready to dive into the next song without having to change my presets either. So it makes it really easy when you're leading worship to do this. If you're playing lead guitar, you definitely could do this. It might not be as necessary, but when you're singing and leading and playing guitar at the same time, it makes it really easy to focus on the important stuff. So I'm going to show you an example of how this is working.
Chorus 2, 3, 4. Outro 2, 3, 4.
And so now that that song is over, we're going to go to the call to worship. That song is fading out, and we're flipping into Hosanna. And so now, if I want to swell behind Hosanna, it pulls up the right patch for that. We've got the click going in the background. And then when we're ready to do the song, I just hit our MIDI trigger for that.
Intro 2, 3, 4.
We'll get back to Adam's video in just a moment, but first I want to invite you to enroll in our Lead Worship with Ableton online course. This is the best way to learn how to use Ableton Live to run a click and track so your band sounds amazing, as well as automate a ton of production equipment and software within your ministry, like lighting, lyrics, Helix, guitar patches, anything that can communicate via MIDI. This is exactly what you're seeing here in this video with Adam. He's using MIDI from Ableton to automate his guitar pedal. So we break it all down in our online course, Lead Worship with Ableton. You can click the link below this video to learn more about the course and enroll today. Make sure you take advantage of the steep discount that we're applying to this course the week that we are relaunching it here within May of 2022. You're gonna get team access, lifetime access, and you're gonna get access to any future updates to this course, whether it's the new lessons we'll be releasing in the next few weeks, or if it's a few years from now when we give the course another refresh. Click the link below to learn more and enroll your team. Back to you, Adam.
The other thing I was doing with Ableton, besides triggering my Helix, was triggering a Pro Presenter, and then as well as lighting. So the whole service, when we were doing a song, the right lighting cues happened at the right time, the right Pro Presenter slides were where they needed to be, and my patches were what they needed to be. So I could really just focus on leading the congregation, playing the right chords, singing the right words, and not have to focus as much on the rest. That also allowed for our tech team to cross-train, so no one had to worry about running lights, no one had to worry about running lyric slides, so the person that was running lyrics could focus on helping audio and step in there and learn more about sound. So if any of that is something that you've done before, let us know in the comments, give us a like and a subscribe if this video was helpful. If you want to learn how to accomplish these different things, we have tons of training in Worship Ministry School. So if you want to learn more about that, go to worshipministryschool.com/apply. We'd love to see you in the training. See you next time.